In the journey of life, wisdom is the light that guides us through the darkness. Just like the first rays of a tranquil sunrise piercing through the serene landscape, wisdom gently illuminates our path, guiding us towards enlightenment. It's not just about acquiring knowledge, but understanding how to apply it in our everyday lives. It's about making choices that lead to growth, fulfillment, and peace. It's about learning to navigate through life's complexities with grace and resilience. So come, let's illuminate your journey to self-mastery. Let me share with you a tale, a parable of wisdom. Once upon a time, in a faraway land, lived a king renowned for his wisdom. His kingdom flourished, not because of its wealth or military prowess, but due to the king's wise decisions and compassionate rule. One day, a traveler arrived at the king's court carrying two identical seedlings. He claimed that one seedling was ordinary while the other was magical, capable of bearing golden fruit. However, there was no way to tell them apart until they bore fruit. The traveler, seeking to test the king's wisdom, proposed a challenge. The king had to discern which seedling was magical within a year, or he would lose his throne. The king accepted the challenge. He gave one seedling to his head gardener, a man known for his skill and experience, and kept the other one for himself. The gardener, eager to prove his worth, watered and nurtured his seedling every day, providing it with the best care. In contrast, the king simply planted his seedling in the palace garden and let nature take its course. As the year passed, the gardener's seedling grew lush and vibrant, while the king's plant seemed ordinary. But when the time came for the plants to bear fruit, it was the king's tree that bloomed with golden fruits, while the gardener's tree bore regular fruit. The court was astonished. How could the king's neglected tree bear golden fruit? The king, with a serene smile, explained, the magical seedling was not meant to be pampered. It needed to face the hardships of nature, to grow and adapt, to become strong enough to bear golden fruit. The gardener's seedling, though well cared for, was shielded from the world, making it ordinary. This tale teaches us the essence of wisdom. Like the magical seedling, wisdom is not something you can acquire through comfort or superficial knowledge. It demands experience, resilience, and the courage to face life's challenges head-on. Wisdom is not about knowing all the answers, but about asking the right questions. It's about understanding that failure is not a dead end, but a stepping stone towards growth. In our pursuit of personal growth, we often seek shortcuts, looking for easy answers. But true wisdom lies in embracing the journey, the uncertainties, the struggles, and learning from them. It's about nurturing our minds, not with what's comfortable or easy, but with experiences that challenge us, that push us beyond our comfort zones. So remember, the road to wisdom is not a straight, smooth highway. It's a winding path filled with bumps and turns, steep climbs and sudden descents. But it is this very path, with all its challenges and hardships, that molds us, that shapes our character, and ultimately leads us to wisdom. These insights illuminate the path to wisdom. Now let's explore how wisdom shapes our world. Consider the story of a young boy named Elijah. Born in a poverty-stricken neighborhood, he could have easily fallen into a life of crime. But instead he chose to apply the wisdom he learned from his grandmother, that education is the key to a better life. Elijah dedicated himself to his studies, often studying late into the night by the dim light of a single bulb. Today, he is a respected doctor, using his wisdom to heal and inspire others in his community. Or take the example of Rosa, a single mother working 2 jobs just to make ends meet. Despite her busy schedule, she found the wisdom to prioritize her health and well-being. She started waking up early to go for a run before work and made an effort to eat healthier. This seemingly small act of wisdom had a profound impact on her life. Not only did she lose weight and become healthier, but her increased energy levels also allowed her to be more present and engaged with her children. Then there's the story of Anwar, a refugee who escaped a war-torn country with nothing but the clothes on his back. He found the wisdom to see his situation not as a setback, but as an opportunity to start anew. Anwar learned a new language, retrained in a different career, and created a successful life for himself and his family in a new country. These stories are not just about making the right choices or overcoming adversity. They are about the transformative power of wisdom in action. They show us that wisdom is not something abstract or elusive, but a practical tool that we can use to navigate the challenges of life. Wisdom is what allowed Elijah to rise above his circumstances and pursue a better future. It's what helped Rosa understand the importance of self-care, even in the midst of her hectic life. And it's what guided Anwar to see his difficult situation as a chance to reinvent himself. Each of these individuals applied wisdom in their own unique way, but the outcome was the same. They were able to turn obstacles into opportunities, adversity into advantage. So as we navigate through our own journeys, let's remember that wisdom is more than just knowledge or understanding. It's about applying that knowledge in a meaningful way. It's about making choices that not only benefit us, but also those around us. It's about seeing the bigger picture, recognizing our potential, and striving to become the best versions of ourselves. Their stories remind us that wisdom is not just a concept, but a tool we can use to navigate life's challenges. So how can we cultivate wisdom in our daily lives? The question may sound daunting, but the truth is that the path to wisdom is paved with simple, everyday actions. And it begins with mindfulness. Being mindful means being fully present in each moment, aware of your thoughts, feelings, and surroundings without judgment. It's about taking the time to truly listen, observe, and understand. Mindfulness allows us to see the world with fresh eyes, revealing insights we might otherwise overlook. Next comes meditation. This ancient practice is more than just a stress reliever. It's a powerful tool for cultivating wisdom. When we meditate, we quiet the mind's chatter, creating space for deeper understanding to emerge. It's like tuning into a radio station that's always broadcasting wisdom, but is often drowned out by the noise of daily life. Even a few minutes of meditation each day can have profound effects. Now let's talk about reflective journaling. Writing about our experiences, thoughts, and feelings can help us process them, enabling us to glean wisdom from even the most mundane or challenging situations. Reflective journaling is an invitation to engage in a meaningful dialogue with ourselves, a dialogue that can spark insights and foster growth. But what about failure? Yes, failure, often seen as something to avoid, can be one of our greatest teachers. Every misstep, every setback, every disappointment carries a lesson. And it's through understanding and embracing these lessons that we cultivate wisdom. So, the next time you stumble, don't just pick yourself up and move on. Take a moment to reflect on what went wrong and how you can learn from it. These are just a few strategies for cultivating wisdom, but remember, wisdom is not a destination. It's a journey. It's about continually seeking to understand, to learn, to grow, and while the journey may be challenging, it's also deeply rewarding. For in the pursuit of wisdom, we not only illuminate our own path, but we also light the way for others. So start today. Be mindful, meditate, write in your journal, embrace your failures, seek understanding, be open to learning, and remember, every step you take on this journey brings you closer to wisdom. Remember, the path to wisdom begins with a single step. As we journey through life, we must remember the light of wisdom that guides us. This wisdom, embodied in compelling parables, real-life examples, and daily practices, is the compass that points us towards personal growth. It's not the monopoly of a chosen few, but a treasure waiting to be discovered by each of us. We invite you to share your wisdom stories to illuminate our collective journey. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights. May the wisdom you've gathered today light your path tomorrow. Remember, your journey to self-mastery begins here.